Alrighty, I got a new pistol in today, and I've got some upgrades here. I wanted to show you what I did to it, and give you a little mini review before I take it out blasting this weekend. This here is the Taurus TX22. It's a 22 long rifle pistol. The big thing that drew me to this pistol is its 16 round magazine. So it's a 16 plus 1 22 long rifle, which is pretty rare when it comes to rimfire pistols. Obviously Kel-Tec just also released one, and then they've always had they came out this year with the CP33, which is a 33 round quad stack pistol, but this is a 16 plus 1 round. Thought it was pretty cool, and I have an article coming up with Athlon Outdoors that is testing suppressors. So I'm testing like 6 or 7 different suppressors, both on a little miniature Beretta 21A, and I wanted a full-size pistol to test it as well. So this is what brought my search up. You know, I didn't want to just do another Ruger Mark IV, you know, something like that. Just everybody's seen them before. So this was kind of interesting. And in searching for parts for this gun, I found LakeLine, LLC, which I also worked with that company on some car pistol parts. So they're kind of specialized in kind of oddball guns. So what I got from them, I'll just take this off to make this a little bit easier, but I got some sights and red dot mount and mag loader. So they have these, the factory sights on the gun are these little plastic white 3 dot. The rear is adjustable for windage and elevation. It's not bad. Nothing wrong with them per se. A little bit hard to see for me. I'm not really a white 3 dot kind of guy, but they do work adequately. But I took those off pretty quick, and I replaced them with the LakeLine machined aluminum sights with fiber rods. They give you the red rod, they give you a orange and a green. I guess maybe they call it yellow, but they give you different rod choices. You just cut it, heat it with a lighter, and bell the ends so they all stay in there. But I've got these in. This one, obviously, I didn't need to take out and put their red dot optic plate in it. Not the easiest thing to install. You just got to be careful though. But basically, if you look at this sight, it's a very shallow dovetail. I mean, it's got a very small ridge and then there. So you're working with an aluminum slide, and this, you basically slide this in the dovetail for the sight, and then there's a set screw that locks it into the slide. This one, I mean, the instructions say you're going to have to fit it, and you do. So on mine, I had to take the rear and just swipe it with a file, just enough that it would get like halfway in the slide, and then you can press it the rest of the way in. I just used a dead blow hammer and knocked it in, locked it in. And then I've got this Vortex. I believe this one is a Venom Red Dot, and I got the 3-minute dot version just to see how it does. I like the red dots on pistols these days. Almost every gun that I shoot has a red dot, and I figured I'd give this one a try. That plate is meant for a Venom or a Viper, and it also, I believe, works with a Burris Fast Fire. So I like Vortex. I use Vortex for scopes, so I figured I'd get their setup for that. Seems pretty stable. It's got a big dovetail front to back, just very shallow top to bottom. Locks in. I don't feel like it's going to have any issues. I'll put that sight in if I ever take the red dot off, but I just wanted to have the regular fibers ready to go, although they aren't obviously used with the red dot. So the Taurus, they give you, the gun comes with a little nut here for the barrel. If you want to use the thread adapter, which is included in the box, which is kind of nice, unthread that, thread on the 1/2x28 adapter, and you are ready to go. This gun does have a manual safety, which I'm not a huge fan of manual safeties, and I think none of my guns actually have safeties on them, but I think it works on this gun. It's not a defensive pistol or anything like that. So safe up, fire down, gun's empty, but it does have a surprisingly good trigger and a surprisingly good grip. The grip has nice texture to it. It's not too aggressive to hurt, but it's very comfortable. The grip is nice and full. It doesn't feel like a, you know, real thin toy kind of gun. Maybe these double stack mags have something to do with that, but they fit nice. Everything feels good. The trigger is surprisingly good. I'm really actually shocked for how good it is with just kind of a polymer striker fired type pistol here. So as you can see here, it's got that much take up, so a little bit of take up, and then it just hits a wall and fires. Very short after that. Reset's not the greatest. I mean, you can see based off that pin there. You can see it goes out to about there and fires again. I'll see how it actually is on the range, but just dry firing it feels good. The side port ejection's a little bit odd for me, just based on normal centerfire pistols. You normally see this cut out, but you know, it's a fixed barrel, so it just pops out the side there. Or non, I shouldn't say it's just not a fixed barrel, it just doesn't tilt very much. The other thing I got from LakeLine, in addition to the plate and sights, is their mag loading tool. So Taurus ships these guns with this type of mag loader, which is pretty standard, like a Glock style. Press one, get it most of the way in there, let up, push the round back in the rest of the way. One at a time, goes down that much. I don't like that style. LakeLine has this style, which interfaces with the little bumps on each side. You could technically pull this down if you want to get if your fingernails are long enough or your fingertips. Mine are not. They make this nice injection molded part. Sticks it on there and your thumb. So you just ride them down as you go, load it. Much nicer, very cheap. Look at their website for that. I think it's a good value and is a better deal for loading your mags than this factory one. So I'll do some more range videos with it once I have it up and running. I'm going to go shoot this weekend, but I just wanted to do a quick video showing the LakeLine accessories on the Taurus TX22.